Climate change is the light I forget to turn off and the computers that never go to sleep that will flood Bangladesh. And it's the big truck I bought with dreams of road trips that guzzle and idle in traffic that will put the weather systems out of whack. It's the home that keeps me warm in the cold and cool when hot, that through increasingly violent hurricanes will take other people's home. It's the planes I take to meet friends on faraway island beaches that may wipe them off the map. Climate change is the sum of all the small things that I do, multiplied by all the small things that you do. It's the cute, cheap dresses you and I import in masses, that perish in our closet after a season, that melt glaciers and drown the polar bears. And it's what we eat. It's the combined farts of all the cows we breed for steaks and burgers, that can stop great rivers from reaching the sea. It's the soybean to feed those cows, and palm oil to make cookies, that turns the destruction of rainforests into a profitable business, and evict orangutans. It's the 1/3 of the food we buy to send rotting in landfills, oozing methane that will cause more droughts and hunger in Africa. Climate change is the powerful recklessly gambling away the future of the powerless. Like all environmental problems, it is a way to screw each other over through nature. But in the future it will work both ways. Coal-fired plants built every week in China to enhance 1 billion people's standards of living may threaten New York and London with floods. Africans cutting down trees for lack of better means to feed stoves that kill children with black smokes can also ultimately eradicate Florida. Climate change is the realization that we are all closely and directly affected by each other's actions and carelessness. In making the world small and interconnected, we have all inadvertently become neighbors. We can compete and abuse one another over dwindling resources and increasing pressures. But if we keep violating the principle that one must not injure his neighbor, we will collapse, as past societies have. As neighbors on different patches of a small planet with nowhere else to go, our fortunes and futures are codependent. We either choose to fall together or stand together, and the outcome of the game is not predetermined. Climate change can be a catastrophe, or a wake-up call for innovation and cooperation on a scale never seen before. Our cultures can adapt, our habits can change, and our values can evolve. So to heads of states and other powers that be who will take decisions in the next few weeks that will closely and directly affect us all, please remember that on the grand scheme of things, you are but neighborhood representatives. You have a moral duty to care for your neighbors, which we all are. Please rise beyond petty politics and narrow self-interest and be moral leaders. Set goals that today seem unachievable and start the race to save ourselves. Give us a chance to make heroes out of all of us. Inspire change. At the very least, do not injure us further.